Hey there, ladies and gents. I hope you're doing well. This is a quick update, life update, quick video on basically my journey from £0 to a net worth of $175,000 to date. I have put videos on this channel for the last 6 to 7 years, honestly, starting from when I was about 22, 23 years old, living in the United States, working on a startup out there, all the way to working for well-known UK brands in the affiliate marketing space. I'm not a multi-millionaire like most of the individuals that you might come across online, but I've slowly, step by step, built together or built my net worth bit by bit. I did a video around about 2 years ago when I kind of put out there that I was living with psychosis and I'd made my first $100,000. So we've gone up $75,000 in the past 24 months, which is something that I'm really proud of. That to me is quite a big milestone to get to. In terms of investing and making money, a lot of the individuals that we listen to, the big names, you know, they say that at £100,000, that's when really your money starts to compound. And if we're talking about, you know, compound interest, I think it takes about 8 or 9 years, maybe even 10 years to get to your first 100,000 or however long it takes you to get to your 100,000. And then the intervals going from 100 to 200 to 200 to 300 just reduces and reduces so long as you're saving and investing and getting a solid return of about 7 or 8%. But that 7 or 8% is not guaranteed. You know, that's going off the history of what the markets have done throughout the years. And to be honest, all of my money, you know, pretty much all of my money has come from saving, a little bit of investments, a little bit in cryptocurrency. But it's something that, as I say, I'm quite proud of, and I just want to document on this channel really, because the next step for me is I would love to get to 250 or 500,000 pounds worth of, you know, net worth. And to do that, something that I wish probably that I'd done or have done throughout my earlier years, you know, is plan the milestones and the steps that you need to get there. So for me, it's going to be online business. I thought at £100,000, what I'd be able to do was retire off of passive income from property. I thought that was the magic number. I thought that was the sweet spot. I thought that once you made 100 grand, you were set for life. And unfortunately, with inflation and everything that's going on in the world, that just isn't, you know, that just isn't it. It's not an amount that you can really just kick back and, you know, put your feet up and never have to work a day in your life again. Because I remember going from 0 to 2.5 grand to 5 grand to 10 grand to 20 grand and feeling really, really rich. Like 20 grand to me was a ton of money. You know, I'd never really had 20 grand just sitting there before. And then going from 20 to 50 is another milestone as well. And every little milestone that has been accomplished, you know, 50 to 75, 75 to 100, and then over 100, you know, is basically just a little bit more freedom and gives you that ability to breathe a little bit more. But coming back to, you know, the plan to continue to grow that, for those of you that don't know me, I am an affiliate marketer. That's what I've done for the past 5 to 6 years. As I say, worked in a couple of agencies, worked for a few well-known national brands. And affiliate marketing is something that I see really the future of the internet, you know, continuing to expand into. There's so many opportunities and possibilities within the space. As I say, that's pretty much how I've made my money, and I'm now at a position where I have an affiliate marketing website or business that I've put together, and I'm really excited about that, because I believe that is the space to expand into. There's more than enough opportunity with brands and affiliates and publishers and influencers, and there's definitely margin and money to be made in that, which is where I see my net worth continuing to grow. And to be honest, I want to bring it back to you guys that are watching this video a little bit. For those of you, some of you may be miles ahead of me. You may have, you know, who knows, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million. If you're watching this, then I don't know what you're doing watching this. If you've got over 500,000 or 1 million in the bank account, you can definitely be enjoying life a little bit more. And obviously I haven't reached those heights, so I'm not someone that can really speak on that. I can only speak up to, you know, $175,000 in savings. Obviously I've earned more than 175,000 in terms of, you know, having that, you know, that's money that I actually have. So I've earned more than $175,000 throughout my lifetime. And, you know, as I say, there's more avenues with affiliate marketing. There's still lots of channels that are underutilized, and lots of campaigns and products and services that really do need good traffic from individuals like myself and you possibly watching this to tap into and, you know, grow for yourselves. And, you know, that's something that one of the reasons I started a online coaching consultancy a couple of years ago is one of the reasons why, you know, I am so passionate and believe that everybody should have these skills and this knowledge, because it really can impact and help change your life if you're at zero right now. And I remember being, you know, I was late to the party. 22, 23 is when I only really even knew that there were businesses out there, and that's how, you know, people were making money. You know, I had the fortunate position of learning really by living with a great entrepreneur in America when I was, you know, 20, 21. And anyway, you know, these are skills that, you know, you can use in today's marketplace. They're not outdated. They're not what our parents or grandparents did. And if that is something of interest to you, be sure to click down on the link below or DM me on Instagram. I'm more than happy to help and have a chat and see what I can do to possibly add some value to your life. But yeah, this is just a brief update. We've hit $175,000 in net worth, and we continue to grow. We continue to push on, and yeah, look forward to the future. You know, money isn't everything, but it really does make a big difference in life. Just, you know, gives you that peace of mind, the ability to get out of the survival zone. And that's something that I really want to pass on. So if you're interested, check down below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. And yeah, any comments or feedback, let me know what you're doing and how life's going for yourselves in terms of growing your net worth and your abundance in life in general. So cheers and see you on the next one.